How far, bro?
I don't know.
4-4. What a very crazy game.
I'm telling you.
Both sides gave us like maybe the match of the season, don't you think? The match of the season.
Not really.
It's
It's
not. Now because say you don't win,
I deserve to win the match now.
Are you sure?
I deserve to win the match.
Okay. There was pressure from Manchester United during the first half. You guys eventually won the first half, but typical of Manchester United this season, second half you switched off. How do you feel?
Well, I feel that the intensity of the game from the start was top notch. But you see, these guys, I feel like they get tired easily and they lose focus easily. So it's something that we could have brought home the 3 points easily.
Easily. Okay, there's a lot of talk about your defensive line there for this match. Euro, Evan, both 19-year-olds. Shaw too, being a makeshift defender, committing errors. Do you think it's because of that back line that cost Manchester United this game?
Yeah, I think you see when you have a back line of 3 defenders turning to 5 eventually from the wing side, and most of the time you expose those 3, the keeper will have no option. He go concede now. So he puts in there any keeper, put Neuer, put anybody. You are going to concede with that kind of defender. We have Shaw. Shaw has been playing very well recently, but yesterday it was like something was shaky. And you see Evan, you see the likes of Euro. These guys, I think we have to mix them with mature minds. When you have a player like Euro, you need a strong mind that can say, okay, stay. Like just the way Van Dijk has been controlling the defense of Liverpool, something like that. You don't have to do too much, but knowing your exact role. And again with Mbomo Ahmad, I felt like at some point Ahmad does not have the strength to contest at the back and then to fight. I felt like Mbomo not being in his best form could have switched back. Doing more of the defense. And why Ahmad should attack.
Move to the left.
Yeah, so that's what I thought.
So you are not blaming your forward line for missing many chances during the first half. You are blaming the defense.
To win a match, you need both defense, midfield, and the attack. Okay. So, and when we have attacks that are not clinical enough, you have to suffer for it. Because irrespective of which team you are playing, they will have their own chances. If you are playing against Real Madrid, no matter how worst you are, they will concede corner kick. You will have your shot on target. So if you are able to convert when you have your chance, then you are good. But you see the likes of just forget Mbomo. You see I think Mount was a little bit okay, but I felt like we could have added 2 more goals in the first half.
Speaking on Mbomo, he started this season very well for Man U, and but for the past 4 weeks he has been lackluster. He can't be like say maybe he's preserving himself for AFCON. What do you think is the issue?
Man, I don't come for you, but I think my club is cursed. Mine is cursed. I feel like my club is cursed because these guys are top-notch guys. They are guys that have been delivering over the years. You understand? And when they come to Manchester United, it feels like the system enters them and they begin to do certain stuff that we cannot define at some point in time. Because Mbomo have to be our best player ever since. If you want to be sincere. But few matches till the one we just had felt like this guy just want to play for Man U. So I don't know what's happening, but in moments like this in football it is normal when you are informed, you are not informed. But what is the squad depth saying? When you remove Iku, you should bring in Aaron. But when you remove the like of Mbomo, they will start who is he going to bring on? So I feel like that's a challenge on its own.
So whether Mbomo is informed or is not informed, he just has to start.
It's between now. And you go see say he go perform for AFCON. He go still score. I feel bet my
no perform against Nigeria. Okay. So now let's go back to the match now. There was a spell that your Manchester United midfield was just dispossessing you guys. Do you feel that the lack of control in that midfield led to you guys not taking control of that match? What do you think?
I feel like it's not a matter of now. Over the years, like Bruno Fernandez,
Fernandez.
I think he has too much load on his head.
Okay.
And when you see a player like that always run to attack, come to the midfield, and also withdraw for the defense, you see when you don't have like a strong midfield with you, there's going to be loopholes. Yesterday we saw little of better performance from Casemiro, but no, that was not it. The normal Casemiro would have been more solid than that.
Do you think the yellow card affected his performance because it was brought off for Comey?
There is something I don't like about Casemiro. To be honest, he's a legend, he's a top player, but you have played for one of the biggest clubs in the world. You've played for Real Madrid, and I feel like as a player, your emotions by now should be fully controlled by you. You don't have to get controlled by, oh, we are losing, oh, I have a yellow card, oh, I have this. I think that is more from Casemiro, but I don't expect that, to be sincere.
Okay. So let's talk about Cunha. He had a goal that came from a slight deflection, but he had a goal. Yeah. But his overall performance, it was shaky. He had a little lapses here and there. Okay. What do you think about his overall performance?
All right, something about Manutd is that I feel he hold on to the ball too much. And though it is needed sometimes when you need a hold-on play, someone that can hold the ball, control the tempo of the game. Okay, should I go left? Should I go right? Should I go through the middle? I think we need it for a proper thing. You understand? Okay. But in a match with high intensity, there are times you just have to decide. Look at the likes of Mount. Like Mount would know exactly what he was going to do with the ball before the ball gets into him. Sometimes you just need that kind of decision. Be fast, be decisive, and be clinical enough. Okay. So I felt like the goal came. It was a superb one. It was a nice goal. But then, he performed better to what I've been seeing over time. But I believe this guy can do better. Okay. He can still do better. So yesterday match, I said that we don't enjoy it. Seriously, Old Trafford, and you have 4 goals. 4 goals. And still did not take home the 3 points. That is disastrous. Like as Alex Ferguson would say, that is disastrous.
So I've seen some Manchester United fans saying that because for the past 3 seasons, Bournemouth has been coming to Old Trafford and scoring 3 goals, winning. Should we take this performance as a positive? This draw, meaning should Manchester United fans take it as a positive, or should you guys just see it as a loss? What do you feel?
To me, it's a loss. This is Manchester United you are talking about. Manchester United is not just a team. Okay. This is not Aston Villa. This is not Tottenham. This is Manchester United. We have this DNA that is different from any other club. When Manchester United is ready, they can beat anything. You can put me and quote. Manchester United can beat anything.
You have beaten the champions of England. You have beaten the world champions.
Anything. So, even when I was not really doing well, at least I went to look at with Bayern Munich then, and it was a tug of war. You understand? So I felt like there's nothing like a custom of Bournemouth always no. We have seen the likes of Liverpool beat us, like you understand. And when we were ready, we stood our ground. Manchester City, they used to be like a bully to us. But when Manchester United is ready, they can defeat anything. And that is what Amorim have been hammering on, the mentality. So you don't have to come up with, after all, they did not beat us this time. That is not the wrong thing.
Yeah, okay. So for your next match, I think it's Aston Villa. You guys will go deal without, Buemo, Ahmad, Mazraoui, and Casemiro also misses the next match. How will I want to go?
You know one thing about Manchester United fans that I love so much is that we are not delusional. We are unlike the blue jersey team
or even the London
that have always been like, we'll win this team. To be realistic, I think it's going to be a very tough match. We can say Bruno is not really in form, but he's still one of the best players in Premier League this season. You understand? So Maguire. Ahmad. Oh my god. I feel like that week is dead totally. So, and when you want to replace, I don't know what will happen, but I feel like this will open door for what's his name? Kobe. To prove himself, because I see Bruno moving to the proper thing of Mbomo.
Okay.
I'm not the manager, but
you can. It's something that is
that's realistic and can be.
But the number of times that Bruno has played, whether the right hand or left hand, the midfield is dead. It's always dead. What's going to happen?
I feel like Bruno is like the engine of Manchester United. So when you see him in the middle, he's always sitting deep. Like playing as 8, he sits deep and link up with the attack.
Okay.
But when he's playing as 10, I think now the load of we need a goal is now much more on him. So I can actually score. I can play with my wing. I can play with my centre forward. Centre forward alone. So I don't want to imagine how the match will be, but let me be optimistic. But this is Aston Villa and they are in a very good form.
Yeah.
So I feel like Man U. If you say we win this match like this now, if we say we manage 1 point for that one,
Yeah.
So it's going to be a very difficult match.
It will be a very, very difficult match.
Super magic,
no, Fred's notes. Okay, so your guys will be back, I think, January 21.
Mm-hmm.
So before they come back, do you think you guys will still be in the top 6? Because right now you guys are in the top 6.
You should not be fighting for top 6 or top 4. It should be like one Shady Babel. You get what I'm trying to say? It's not anybody's house. But then this is Manchester United, like I've said, and our position is not to be like a team fighting.
Oh, you're the one that said you guys are always realistic, so you have to be realistic now.
Seriously, Manchester United is not a club that should be fighting for top 4, top 6. This is a club that should be fighting for trophies.
But you finished 15th.
That was then. We had no identity. But now we have a clear identity. Everybody can see the vision, everybody can see the style of play, everybody can see the changes, the transition. And one thing I must comment about today's game is that the players that ran into the box, I think they are doing a very great job. It's just that I feel like the anticipation for reception of ball was not enough.
Okay.
When you are attacking and you are going into the box, then you should be fully minded that you have defenders around you, you have the goalkeeper. Then when I receive the ball, what am I doing with the ball? Am I shooting? Am I passing? So I felt like we had good runs in the box, but our decisions in the final third, I felt like no, that's not it.
You are avoiding that question. Are you still going to be in the top 6 or not?
Being in the top 6 is not supposed to be our thing. You understand? But kudos to Arsenal, kudos to Manchester City, kudos to the top.
Chelsea, Aston Villa,
Liverpool, Chelsea. But don't worry, I believe Manchester United can be wherever they want to be if they are ready.
Oh, okay. So you were saying something about the style of play. Do you think Ruben Amorim's style, Ruben Amorim has actually improved the gameplay of Manchester United? If you are comparing it with Eric Ten Hag.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I would not want to blame any manager. Ten Hag has a style of play, and at some point I felt like we lost the identity. You don't actually know if it was tic tac, if it was whatever we were
game pressing.
So I don't really know about that. But now Amorim has this kind of strong head, like I believe in what I'm doing, and the good part is that we are saying it, that we actually believe in what he's doing, and we are seeing progress setting in. Okay, and talking about back three, am I the only one seeing it that he uses back 4 sometimes
to defend?
He uses back 4. He uses 5 at the back. So it's not about the system now. It's about his players being ready to perform at the highest level.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time. Really appreciate you coming.
But one more thing.
Okay.
Never ever underestimate Manchester United.
You go see. We shall see whether we go underestimate you or not. Thank you guys. Thank you for coming. We really appreciate you.
You're welcome, bro.
MK guys. See you next time.
Thank you.